All right, this is the Monday workout moves for those of you who want to do it either with this video or if you don't know the moves. So that was the jumping jacks. So I'm sure most of you know, but just a jumping jack. If you can't do a jumping jack, this is your modification. And each side, you have to do both sides for that to count as one. So crunches. Keep your back on the floor. Pretend like you're trying to pull your belly button in and touch the floor when you do your crunches. Keep your back down on the floor the whole time. Keep your elbows back and pretend like you have a ball between your chest and your chin. Just up and down. And really make sure you're engaging your abs and keeping them pressed down to the ground. The tricep dips, you can use a chair, you can use a step, you can use anything. So this is like a little inside of an ottoman. Okay, so make sure your elbows are going straight back, and this is the easiest version. Keep your knees in, keep your elbows back, go up and down. A more difficult version would be to keep your feet straight out, go up and down. And if that's too easy for you, you can do it on one leg. And then you can just switch legs after like every few. And then squats. So I've got a little helper. This is your squats. Make sure when you do your squats, you're coming low and you're sticking out your glutes. And when you come up, push your pelvis forward. Make sure your abs are engaged the whole time on that as well. Lunges, just be one foot forward. Your arms can go up, and then switch sides. The Russian twist, we have lots of questions about that. So there's a few modifications for that as well. The basic version would be knees bent, feet on the floor, hands, you can clasp them together and go from side to side, twisting it with your torso. What I'd like you to do is touch your knuckles to the ground, if you can do that, or your elbows. Another challenge would be to hold a weight or a medicine ball, and do the same thing. If you want more of a challenge, either with the weight or without the weight, you can do it with your feet up in the air. All right, calf raises. Up on your toes, all the way up on your toes. If you want this to be more of a challenge, you can hold weights in your hand. Same thing like with the lunges and squats. You can hold weights for that to be more of a challenge. Next is push-ups. So there are a couple of versions for this. One, you can do it on your knees and make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders. Elbows go out. We're just going to do a basic push-up. So elbows out, chest as low to the ground as you can get it. So work on getting that lower as you can go. Another option, if you can do it on your toes. Also be sure that you are engaging your abs and that you're really keeping your midsection really straight the whole time. If you can't do even on your knees, if that's hard, another option is to use a chair, a wall, a step, and use an incline. And you can do that on your toes, probably a little bit easier, and do it like that. That's possibly a better modification than even doing it on your toes. And then the plank is the same position as the push-up. Hands directly under your shoulders. This one, you need to come up on your toes. Push your heels like you're trying to touch the wall behind you, and keep your thighs, your butt, your abs all really tight, and keep your arms straight and tight. And just be looking right ahead. Don't try to look between your feet. Don't try to look up high. Just kind of be looking like 2 or 3 feet in front of you. Just kind of a natural angle. And the lunge split jumps. So it's just a lunge with a kind of a hop in between. If you can't do that, then you would just do the lunge, but just kind of do it a little faster. Okay, so that's your modification for that. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them. Say bye.
Bye.